Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Avengers, Empyre Aftermath, issue number, well, it's a one-shot. Anyway, so, there was the Fantastic Four one, and now there's this one, the Avengers one. So, heads up, that one was better than this one. But this one leads to something that, yeah. Alright, let's get talking about who made this comic book, and we'll talk about that thing-ish. Writer is Al Ewing. Artist is Valerio Scheide. Color art by Marty Gracia. Letters, VC's Ariana Maher. The cover is by Jim Zhong and Marcio Maiola. And there's variant covers out there too. Carlos Lau does the graphic design, and Stan Lee and Jack Kirby created the frickin' Avengers. So we get more of the Skrull homeworld and Galactus and death and destruction, and yeah, the throne world gets eaten, of course. I like this because this should be one of the main driving motivators for the Skrull. Besides the idea that the Kree betrayed them in such a horrible, horrific way. Like, it's a genetic memory at this point. It's like, could you be born and not hate the Kree? Could you be born and not hate the Earth? Could you possibly be a Skrull and just feel, I'm going to detach from all this stuff and not hate all these people that have utterly screwed me over? No, we're good. We're good. I'm just going to go do me. No. In general, the ones that you're going to hear from, no, they will not be that type. Very rare to find a peaceful Skrull. I'm not saying they don't exist. We've seen them exist. But anyway, we get this huge party, and it's great seeing the people who are talking to each other. It's genuinely fun seeing that. A whole bunch of things happen. You actually get to see L'Oreal in this. Go read the Captain Marvel comic book for what's going on there. I'm shocked to see that all these people there, and Cap, Thor, and Tony want to have a conversation with each other of all things. Like, are you serious right now? All these people here, and you guys want to talk to each other? But the conversation was actually pretty good because the original Civil War conversation comes up. The original Marvel superhero Civil War comes up. And I'm just saying, Tony's a dick. And if anybody disagrees, you are wrong. Tony's a dick. He's a funny dick, but a dick nonetheless. Good refresher, reminder stories of stuff that's happened. A little bit of honoring the past, which I enjoy. But one major thing happened here, and that was Abigail Brand, who should have been shot in the head in the first place. Now, okay, I don't actually think she should have been shot in the head, but I will say that she probably should have been shot in the head. Look, when you're at a wedding party and then there's a feast afterwards, like an after party and all sorts of good stuff going, it's one thing to not bring a gift. It's another thing to not stand for a toast. It's another thing entirely for you to have an argument with somebody in the middle of it and suddenly make that attention all about you. It would be like you're a bridesmaid, but you went out and didn't decide to wear the ugly dress that the bride picked out for you. Instead, you decide to get a ball gown that looks even cooler than the bride's dress. Like, you're a bee. That's what you are. and nothing in the world is going to change that. What's done is done. You're a bee now and forever. Bye-bye. F you. Don't want to talk to you later. So Abigail Brand does exactly that. Well, she doesn't wear a better dress, but you get what I'm saying, right? She comes in and she starts a fight with Carol Danvers because she's butthurt because she wasn't brought in to the conversation. Look, I guess in some regards, but Alpha Flight was also decommissioned, wasn't it? I'm sorry, during the pandemic, did something change that I didn't notice? Because I'm pretty sure in the Immortal Hulk books, which written by the same guy, Ewing, Alpha Flight wasn't recommissioned. It just wasn't. It was more of a Gamma Flight situation now. And in the previous, the Kelly Sue DeConnick Captain Marvel books, wasn't it completely decommissioned? I'm pretty sure I remember that happening. So I don't get it right now. There is no Alpha Flight. There's just none. So, no. Either way, you don't make this about you. you didn't have to go and make this public. Now, we do get to see a glimpse of what happens in the future, and I guess, do we need to see Abigail Brand becoming some super major heavy-duty threat? I mean, I don't think anybody ever liked her to begin with. There may be some people who are like, no, she's cool, and, you know, like, people can be cool and still be horrible, terrible people, you know? Like, I don't know. I think that Red Skull is a really cool villain. I also believe that he's a Nazi. I mean, like, well, he is, you know, this fictional character. So it's like, how much can you really have? I don't know. I'm not a fan of Abigail Brand. Even when she was portrayed as heroic, I'm just like, yeah, no. She's done too many bad things in the past. Is this going to be an event? Is this going to be something with the future? I don't know. At the end of the day, though, here's what really bothered me. It's that Ewing does this, and then he just simply advertises what's going to happen next in the Avengers comic book, which I am completely not interested in. In fact, I think I said that I was dropping the Avengers books. If I didn't say that, I can assure you I'm dropping it. I'm not going to keep reading that mess. I just got no interest in it. All that being said, this was an okay issue. I like the Avengers Fallout better. This just kind of, I don't know, it's like, here's this wedding, and then some bad thing happens, and then some people talk about the bad thing, and it's like, then this bad thing turns into a bad person, but could it be? And I don't know. There's some times when you should actually do public executions, and I think that Teddy's grandma should definitely be on that list. Anyway, maybe the King's just simply distracted by the fact that he doesn't want to lose any more family. We'll see. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. Fairly enjoyable. Consider checking it out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.